When the survival of your business is on the line, what do you do first? We won't have all the data, you won't have all the resources, but you still have to decide, to act, and communicate. This episode is for every CEO who knows that a true crisis is not a daily inconvenience, but a moment that could end their business. Welcome to the Critical Few Actions to Improve Your Business podcast. I'm John Downs, and in this episode, I interview Leanne Simpson, who helps CEOs and executive teams develop their ability to lead through real crises that threaten survival. She's also a contract gun for hire when it all goes horribly wrong. Now, we're all busy, so I'm going to give you the critical few insights in about 4 minutes, so you can figure out your critical few actions to go forward with. If it resonates, download the Crisis ebook and listen to the episode. When I work with successful business leaders, I often see them confuse everyday pressure with a true crisis. The reality is, a real crisis arrives with no time, no clear data, and limited resources. Yet you still need to make decisions that could determine your survival. I took away 3 key insights from our conversation. The first was about recognising a creeping crisis before it's too late. Leanne talked about her experience with the Royal Flying Doctor Service in Victoria. This was a fix-it or shut-down situation, she said. The RFDS unit she led had grown quickly but was bleeding cash. Leaders had tried to patch up against the warning signs until the situation was critical. So what were the key learnings? Well, don't wait for perfect information. Diagnose early, even if the picture is incomplete. Map cash flow, regulation, workforce, and customer demand as interconnected risks. The second insight was about overcoming resistance when you need to change fast. Leanne explained, we just didn't have the luxury of time. We had to redesign the operating model in 12 weeks. Staff, hospitals, and stakeholders resisted because they were used to the old model. So what actions could you take? Well, use data to show stakeholders what's in it for them. Communicate early and often. Be clear about what will change and why, and set firm timelines. The third insight's about leading when multiple crises hit at once. Leanne recalled, we had floods, fires, landslides, and even a supercell storm, all at once. With cascading crises, her teams had to prioritise life first, then communication, then core functions, and give people permission to stop less critical work. So what actions could you take from that? Well, establish clear priorities before crises strike. Survival first, critical functions second. Delegate decisively, even if resources are imperfect, and give teams permission to stop non-essentials. There was so much more in our chat, but as Leanne said, you do what you can with what you've got, and you make the best decision available at the time. If you're keen to learn more about this, download the Crisis Leadership ebook for her situation assessment, leadership priorities, and listen to the full episode because in only 4 minutes, I've just scraped the surface. Now think about your critical few actions. Is it to apply this to protecting the survival of your business, or will you continue to hope that small fires don't become the crisis that takes you down? Enjoy.